let's finish it out with this though, man. Myles Garrett is requested to be traded, and I mean, listen, he put out a notarized letter.
That's insane,
bro. I mean, I was like, wow. All right, bet. Like, hey, I ain't coming back. Tell you, put your mom on the phone. Trudy, I ain't coming home no more. Have a nice life.
I was like,
I feel good about that decision.
But
I couldn't believe that.
like to me, I think that
Just put it out there like that.
I love it.
I think that it is a listen. Myles Garrett has been, first off, he's showing love to the fans.
Facts.
Second off, he's showing love to the city. Myles Garrett has been through so much.
Yep.
And he has never not been good.
Never.
He's never not been good.
Hall of Fame.
Well, it's rookie year.
Hall of Fame.
He's still was
Really?
good.
Hall of
You guys
Fame.
say it's rookie year?
Still was good.
Hall of Fame.
Bro. Like to me, when I look at the conversation around if you go after him or not, you're talking about do you go after one of the greatest pass rushers of all time or not? But the fact that he put this out there that he wants to be traded could be a contractual thing, possibly. He's got some void years in there. But if he is available, and I need Ryan Poles at least to pick up the phone.
No.
Depends.
Should the Chicago Bears be in on trying to trade for Myles Garrett, knowing you're probably giving up
2 firsts.
the Khalil Mack trade?
No.
2 firsts, a third, and a conditional 5th.
No. And
Nah.
and the reason why I say no,
I'm building that old line up.
No, and so that's what I
You
was
can
just about
still
to say.
do that.
No, but that's what I was about to say. If the goal is the Bears need to keep Caleb upright, like is nice as Myles Garrett on the Bears sounds, we need all the help that we can get on the O-line.
That's great.
And I can't risk us having another historic season with Caleb on his back just because we wanted to go get Myles Garrett.
You can still
Trey Smith, 20 mil?
There's 2.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Scenarios you can go.
Trey Smith, 20 mil?
He makes more than
Drew-
Myles Garrett's gonna get for the next 2 seasons.
Right. Drew Dahlman, about 20 mil? 25 mil, probably?
Oof, that much?
26.
Myles Garrett's got
Drew
2 years
Dahlman?
left. Myles Garrett got
Dahlman,
2
you're
years
adding
left.
to the cap.
Drew Dahlman is a
The
starting
starting
center.
center.
Yeah.
But you saying how much is he getting?
26.
He's going to get about 20, 25 mil.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He's
I
a
didn't
starting center in the
That
NFL.
doesn't mean
Right.
he's necessarily
Hey,
great.
John don't care about
No, I never looked into his numbers. I was looking into Trey and some other guys.
So
25 for him?
I think you don't know how much starting centers get paid.
no,
That's
I understand starting players.
No. Here's the thing. You also have to convince him to come here.
I got you.
Right. You also have to convince him to come here. I'm also taking into account you're going to have to outbid some other teams. Right?
25.
That's 40 mil in players on the O-line.
I'm fine with that.
Myles Garrett is going to make about 25 mil.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's got 2
gonna
years.
Well,
I think he got 2
He
years.
has 2 years at
40.
19 apiece.
Right.
And
he got 2 years
the
at
second
40.
you trade for him, you
Yeah.
renegotiate this
Right,
contract.
because he's at 19.
The
and at
second you trade for him, he is making 25 mil.
That means most of
You
your available
renegotiate
cap.
this contract.
Unless we
Fine
keep
with that.
Keenan, most of your available cap. is-
So
Yeah, but see, the Browns have to eat.
no, if we
huge
get rid of
dead cap
Keenan, how much
number.
is that? 80? We at 80?
If
we
we
let
go
go of
resign
Keenan,
him.
yes.
I'm saying, you know what I'm trying to say. Like,
no, I'm saying you at 60 right there.
I'm saying, but if
You're
we let
at
go
about
of,
70 mil.
at 70
and
mil, if
three
we get
players.
if Keenan is no longer on the team,
If Keenan's no longer on the team.
we're at 70 or 80 mil.
Oh, you're at 80 mil if Keenan's on the team.
Yes.
Then you can make that move if you're not
He's off the
keeping.
If he's off the team.
If you're not doing anything with Keenan, you make that move.
Right.
I'm not keeping
You
him.
have to
I'm not
buy
keeping
your
him.
line.
Yeah.
You have to use your. If you could keep your 2 second-round picks.
By the way, you're still drafting
Will
in the
Campbell.
second round.
Well, no, your first-round
Oh,
pick is
you gotta
Myles
get-
Garrett.
Your first round pick
Your
is
Your
gone.
first-round pick
Your
is
first round
Myles
pick is
Garrett.
gone.
You drafted Myles
Yeah.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, he's here for 5 years to make that really worth that. You would hate for him to fall
How
after
healthy
3
he
years.
is, I'll bet he's
Yeah,
here for 5
dog,
years.
I would think so.
I'm
I
just
would think
saying,
so for 5,
hypothetically. So you drafted basic Myles Garrett with your 10th overall pick.
Yeah.
Now that means because my point was even if you draft Kelvin or Will Campbell, you're still going to use your later round picks to still draft more linemen because you still got to create the depth. So now your defensive line is set, and you got to use it. If you can keep your 2 second round picks, you got to draft a guard or one of them. And it gives you more flexibility to make some other moves in the later round.
Can I ask a question? This is for everybody. It's a genuine question. Do you think Ben Johnson wants to go any rookies on the line?
Maybe one or
Probably.
two.
I think probably
Not
one.
a lot,
You
not
don't want to
three.
go because I think here's the
Yeah.
thing, right? You can let Tevin Jenkins walk. You can if you have good tackles,
Mm-hmm.
your guards can be fine.
Don't do it. Reconsider.
So
If you have good tackles, your guards can be fine.
the reason I'm asking that is because there's going to be pressure for Ben to have a hot start with this team. So what does that look like? Because it's going to be all offensive, all on the offensive end.
You have a dominating defense, and you're starting on the 20.
He's 25. Yeah, he's about to get paid.
Who 25?
True Dolphin.
I didn't know because
okay.
I
He's about to get
never.
paid.
He wasn't part of my plan. It was like draft, Jake Majors or draft a center.
Now PFF is saying, okay, maybe PFF. I don't know how accurate PFF be. PFF is saying $11.5 million a year.
Yeah, that's what I didn't remember. I'm like that. It was a shocking.
I
number
was
to me.
going to say 15 or
balled.
16.
He
but-
balled. But okay, all right. So listen, I stand corrected on that. So even better,
Right, that's more.
Trey
manageable.
Smith,
25.
Drew
25,
Dolman.
Yep.
11 million.
if that is the case, that is 35 million.
At the
Let's
most.
just say
36,
let's just say
36
40.
million, yeah.
Let's just say
36
40.
million.
Let's
40.
say-
Let's say
let's say
40 million. Let's say 40 million. Let's not
No,
split
that's
hairs.
high. Let's
not
not
splitting hairs.
millions. We don't
No.
have to do that.
No, but either way, if I go out and I get Myles Garrett and I'm paying him $25 to $28 million a year,
Yeah.
I fixed two pieces on the offensive side. I made Montez Sweat my number 2 on the defensive side.
Oh, give me the cookie. Oh,
I got Myles Garrett as my number 1 on the defensive side. I know this is going to hurt some Bears fans.
This is going to be the best defense.
No, you're going to have to let some people go.
Yeah.
Maybe Jalen Smith.
You're probably going to end up letting go of
Jalen
a
Johnson or something.
Kyler Gordon at some point, or a Tyreek
No,
Stevenson,
they like Kyler Gordon.
or a that's great. I'm just saying, like some of the DB, Jaquan
No,
Brisker.
Jalen Johnson could be.
So it's actually interesting you say that because one, I think Adam Schefter mentioned this, a first, 2 firsts, maybe a third, and a valuable piece. So who would be the valuable piece?
I
That they
traded
would,
Jaden Johnson.
Jalen
I traded
Jalen
Jalen Johnson.
no,
right
they,
now.
they, they got Ward out there. They already got a good CB.
Oh, that's true. They got DBs. already.
They got DB
and
already.
they getting Travis Hunter.
Yeah, probably.
no.
so
they
who
take
would
a
who would our
quarterback.
valuable piece
yeah,
be?
yeah.
Our valuable
Yeah,
piece,
man.
our valuable piece will either be
Jermaine.
Rome.
Shador will go 3.
We'll have to give up Rome.
I am sick
DJ
of
I
it.
don't think you got to give up, bro.
DJ Moore.
You got to give up a valuable piece, and
Rome?
they're
DJ
pretty
Moore.
set on defense.
we
So
ain't
it'll have to
taking-
be
we
offense.
ain't
They have
doing that,
offensive
bro.
goals.
Might I interest you in a Tyson Bagent?
Because you need a quarterback.
They need a QB.
You need a quarterback.
Hey,
Take him.
good one. That was a good one.
No, but I think that I here's my thing. For the people who are like, this is idiotic, why would you ever consider it?
Oh, you got to.
Why would you
got to.
not? Why would you not
He's a
consider
rated
bringing
defensive
on
guy.
one of the greatest, one of the
Yes.
greatest
Yes.
pass rushers
Hall of Fame.
of our generation?
He's our last Richard Dent.
Oh wow.
That's Richard
Wow.
Dent.
Take a
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, take a
Wow.
shot.
He
Yeah,
went,
that was
way
deep.
back.
Now here's a question. He's gonna be he wants to be the highest paid.
Fine.
He's
He
gonna go for
should
30
be.
million.
Fine.
No, he should be. Don't get me
he's-
wrong.
His play deserves it.
His play deserves it.
Right.
He wants a contract. Who's the last one that get paid? Nick?
TJ Watt.
TJ?
Yeah, no.
What did TJ
Was
get?
it
No,
Nick?
I thought it was
TJ
Nick.
just got paid. Oh, he just got
Yeah.
the Steelers. Yeah.
Nah,
One
nah,
of them.
TJ
I
just
thought it
got
was-
paid.
How much did he get paid again?
A lot.
A lot.
When
He
it was 120.
got paid a lot. I
tell you
know
this,
that.
it ain't a little.
Hey, how much he
I
get
think it was
paid?
120.
Seriously.
Nick
I think it was
Bosa
120.
Nick Bosa is the highest paid
135.
pass rusher in the NFL right now. He makes 170.
Jesus. All right, never mind.
He is $34 million a year annually. Again, though.
Nah,
again, though.
I
Hold up.
Hey,
Hold up.
How much
Hold
is fully guaranteed?
No, but is it 122 guaranteed. No, but again, I'm sorry, 88 is fully guaranteed. He's got 122 in total guarantees. No, but here's my thing. This ain't for Trey Hendrickson.
No, I get you.
This isn't for, and listen, I get it. You're spending money, but you know what you're doing. Number one, and I think a lot of people look at this kind of like the Khalil Mack,
Man, that's 180 plus.
right? You traded this. You did you went out and you went and did the Khalil Mack deal, and it didn't work out for you.
It did.
The difference in Khalil Mack's best game was his first game. Myles Garrett won't have that problem. The difference in this is number one, and me and Joe was laughing about this earlier. Myles Garrett is not Khalil Mack.
No.
He's
No,
Keep
he's
going.
Oh,
he's
there's a
top,
gap.
he's top 2.
Keep going.
There's a gap.
There's a
that's a
gap.
big
He's
gap.
top
There's a
2.
big gap. It's a big
He's
gap.
top 2.
I'm just saying you made it like
He's
that.
top
like,
2.
My G.
He's
Not
top 2.
in
we
Max
agree
Prime.
he's better than
Not in
Khalil
Max
Mack.
Prime. Max Prime in Oakland, he was a dog too.
No, not
He's
that.
better than
Khalil,
No.
Khalil,
Mac, yes, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying
Khalil
in
Mack.
Oakland, he was the
2 years
Who's
ago.
closer?
2 years ago, Khalil Mack had a Myles Garrett season. 2 years ago.
He's right.
17.
He had 17 sacks, right?
Yep.
6 of them came in one game.
Yeah.
Versus the Oakland Raiders, who had no offensive line, throwing rookie quarterbacks out there trying to figure it out. Now, at the end of the day, still 11 sacks in the season. You take that game out.
Yeah.
Great season. Myles Garrett has 16 sack seasons every other year.
Well,
The
yeah.
years where he don't have a
15,
16 sack
11,
season,
12.
he has a 14 sack season. We not having the same conversation.
14, 14,
It's-
16.
This
it's
is
not
a
that. It's-
this
but
is
it's
a
It's closer. It's closer.
this
than
is
that.
a generational
Yeah,
player.
that's where you
It's
use
not-
that word.
it's
So,
not
Jose,
closer.
are we all in agreement? We're giving up our first round for him?
Oh, you giving up first
No,
round
no,
this
no,
year,
no.
first
That
round
we
this
You
year.
have
that
to.
we-
That's what it's
we
gonna have
are.
to
No,
take.
no, not take. Are we all in agreement that we are willing to give up?
I mean,
No,
if I could get him for a fifth, I
No.
would. But you got to give him first.
You're
What
not
are you
even
talking
answering
about?
the question.
I think what he's saying is, would you do it?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
So
I'm doing
within
it now.
reason.
With
I'm
our
not-
O, with
I
our
don't wanna
O line
mortgage my
deficiencies,
time.
I can't
are
do
we
it.
gonna do it?
I'm
I'm
gonna tell
doing
you
it
why.
because we have a chance to do that, address that in free agency with the moves that he just mentioned. We're probably the favorites for Trey Smith. If he hits free agency, we're going to spend big money for him. You just mentioned Kevin Zeit. You just mentioned Drew Dahlman. There's a number of names that you can address this issue online right away, and then you go in the draft.
Right. So
Get
you're
the
yes.
center that we talked about in the later rounds.
Start drafting your
Ringo, are you
later.
yes?
Yeah.
Ringo, are you yes?
Actually, you know what? Thinking about it, I do it, and this is why.
He want him on the Giants.
I do it, and this is why. The Chiefs got to pay Trent McDuffie.
Yep.
Chiefs got to pay Trent McDuffie. So Trey Smith
Is available.
Trey Smith
Trey's
will
out
be
there.
available.
Right.
And
Kid.
you have the Ryan Poles connection. Ryan Poles was a part of the
You're doggone right,
So,
Bucky.
front office
yeah,
that
I
drafted
don't
him.
think.
Baki
I
said
changed
JC
it.
would trade him for a steak on
I
top.
changed it.
Steak on top, baby.
I'm gonna say this because what should happen versus what could actually happen, we don't know if we're gonna actually land him.
He might
Well, you
get,
don't
he
know
might
if you
get, a, he
land
might
him.
get into a
No,
bidding
not
war.
Myles. I'm
The
talking about
price.
Trey. Like we're talking about everybody else. I can't trade my future or my opportunity to fill in these gaps without having something sure on that end. And because this may have to happen simultaneously, I don't know
Well, I mean,
if
listen,
you can pull. I don't know if you can swing that.
GMing is not calling one person and saying we got to wait till this deal gets
No,
done to
for
call
sure.
the next person. Like you're having multiple conversations, and my thing is you have the money to do it. Here's the thing, right? And we've done this a couple of times. You got everything else.
Yeah.
Your problem is the trenches.
On both sides.
You have literally everything else. We got DBs, we got linebackers, we got wide receivers,
We got tight ends.
we got tight ends, we have
Running
everything
backs.
else. We got Ian Wheeler. Shout out Ian Wheeler.
We got some dogs.
$2 million over the next 3 years.
We
I
got
don't know,
quarterback. We just need to fix the line.
Well,
We need
trenches on
somebody in
both
the
sides.
trenches.
We
But
need
do you
trenches on
need
both
somebody
sides.
that's gonna handcuff you like this though?
But he's not a
This is-
handcuff though.
Now, hear me out. We're talking about from the availability from like literally your future. Like we didn't need those picks before. It was skip them picks before we had too many. Now we gotta need them picks.
If we,
Yes,
hold
you-
on,
you-
Now
hold
we
on.
kind of need them
Yes,
picks.
you need the picks, but here's
need
the
to
thing:
pick some
are
money.
you going to find anybody in the next 2 years that is better than Myles Garrett in the draft? Now, you may find somebody with the longevity at the top of that draft. I think that this
He's
is not.
25.
I think that this is not something that who's 25.
Is it Garrett? He's
Myles Garrett
27.
about to be 30.
No, he
I thought it was
was
27.
No,
No,
he
he
was
about to be
talking
30.
about
29.
Dalman.
29. Okay.
Yeah, he was talking about Dalman.
No, but my thing with this is you're looking at 13 and a half, 10, 12, 16, 16, 14, 14.
Jeez.
That production is not just going to magically go away
Consistent.
because of who he is. The
Yeah.
only season where he missed time, where you see, is it 10 games there? He played 10 games there. That's because he hit a dude in the head with a helmet.
that's not good. That's not good, Kyle.
I'm fine with it.
Mason
I need
Rudolph.
criminals on my line sometimes.
Mason Rudolph got
Hey,
it.
look,
Wow.
Hey, look. Hey.
Survival sport.
I don't need no church boys.
Survival sport.
I need football players.
Not in the
Survival
trenches.
sport.
In the
I
trenches,
don't
I'm
need
agree
no
with. In the
football.
trenches, you need some criminals.
I need some. You know what I
You
mean?
need some criminals in the
Hey,
trenches.
sometimes you got to assault the quarterback.
You got to mug somebody.
Now,
down
he was
there.
wilding when he said, I heard him say the N-word, and all the black dudes on the other team was like,
I
I
ain't
didn't
hear him
say
say
the
that.
N-word, bro. Like, get your big. No, but
He had a KG moment.
he definitely did. What
Yeah, the
was
KG moment.
he said, he said,
Dirt. He said dirt.
oh, he said, yeah, he said,
He said
Dirt.
it in German.
He said Dirk was called him the N-word in German.
Oh, I thought that. I
And
thought
Paul
that was
Pierce was
his
like,
name.
No, he didn't,
bro.
dog.
Shut up, dog.
Nine-ha.
Yes, he did.
Nine-ha.
Yes, he did.
I
You
thought
say
that was
nine
his
high?
I don't know what the word is for it.
This man making up his own words.
What did you say to me?
But no, I just like to me, I think that this is not the same conversation as going out and just getting another pass rush. This is not the same conversation as getting Daniil Hunter or getting Rashawn Gary or Max Crosby, or all of these muds that are really good pass rushers. He's going to go down as one of the greatest of all time.
So, Pat, is this equivalent of like getting like a Saquon or a top of the top tier? Not just
Jesus.
a regular defense end, but
I saw this coming full circle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna keep coming. Hey,
finish
listen, it's gonna
finish it.
pause.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
No. This is the equivalent.
You opened up Pandora's box.
This is the equivalent of putting 5 dudes that are all great at their job in front of Saquon Barkley so that he could get 2 yards per carry before he even gets to the line of scrimmage. There we go.
We're talking about the talent. There we go. We're talking about the talent.
By the way, just want to mention as a side note, this might be a little tingly.
Is this a meaty take?
No, it's not a stat. It's not a stat. I'm just kind of throwing something out there. Are we saying that maybe because Adam Schefter mentioned the Bears as a hypothetical destination, that maybe there's something he knows?
Hey,
he did do that.
Shefty knows.
He used us as a hypothetical destination.
Hey,
Shefty's got his connections.
That Brian Windhorst thing?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Brian
that was
Windhorst.
Wendy.
That was Wendy.
Just saying,
Hey,
is there a
hey.
connection there?
By the way, as I've gotten further away from that moment, if nothing had happened, we still would have loved the clip. It just so happened they also traded Rudy Gobert after that for all the picks. Like, no, you got lucky, dog. I'm not buying that one. No, but I think like that's a great point there. I want to finish it by saying this: Shefty's dominating Rappaport.
Yep,
Shefty's cooking right now.
He's the man.
I mean, he's always done that though.
Shefty. Hey, Rappaport was like, Ben Johnson is a favorite to go to the Raiders. The Raiders was like, we didn't even offer him a contract.
Up.
Wait a minute.
Shefty came in like, no.
Shefty double burdened him on the way out the door. No, I think the bottom line with all of this is, the bottom line with all of this is you have the opportunity to go out and get somebody like this. If you can, I would. If you can get a generational, because it's not like, again, you can't fix the offensive line. You still can. You got the money. You have the money, pay somebody. Pay the money.
I mean, hey, listen, I'm not spending $34 million a year or whatever it's going to cost to keep him if we're going to have 8 wins, though.
But you're not. He's a guaranteed 4-win guy.
He's
gonna give you 4 wins by himself. Look what happened in Cleveland.
Think about what he adding him does to Montez Sweat, what it does to Javon Dexter, what it does to Jalen Johnson, what it does to Tremaine Evans. Tremaine Evans has only looked useful with a pass rush. What it does to TJ Edwards, what it does to Tyreek Stevenson, what it does to Kevin Byard. Joel's hungry. A tiger just went off in your stomach, dog. I got scared a little bit. I choked.
Jeez. I don't know what's going on over here, but
okay.
But
he's
no,
easily
man.
distracted.
Yeah, that was scary, dog. That was terrifying. No, man. I think that if I could, I would make the move.
Yep.
And I know it's going to cost you a lot, but you don't get a Myles Garrett on the market every day.
If I'm giving up 2 first rounds, I could live with it. I just don't want to give up and mortgage the entire squad.
I think you're giving up a Mack deal.
But 2 first rounders.
The Mack deal only hurt because you before that also gave up multiple first round picks to go get Michigan.
And we fell apart.
Yeah.
We didn't sustain, like we didn't keep it going. The whole point is that this team is ascending, and if that first round pick turns into right now it's a top 10 pick. If next year's pick turns into a late 20s, high 20s or something like that, or even later, then it doesn't hurt as bad. But if we can still keep our 2 second round picks and do this, I could live with that because I know my D line's fixed. Yeah. If we sign, once we got to see what free agency does first. That's how you build. It's free agency first, see who we're getting, and then after that, then the draft comes. So now we'll be able to see.
I love Baki comment. What it does to the Packers O-line.
Eats them alive.
What it does to everybody O-line.
Eats them alive.
Crimson said, it's not about who you add if you continue to neglect the offensive line. They're not saying
we just said
multiple
that.
times.
We just said
still go pay the offensive line.
We did say that.
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I thought I said
we can
that.
do
Right,
that.
man.
But if the second round, you can get a starting tackle even in the second round. If this shifts your whole,
you can start tackling up to 5th rounds.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
If you shift your philosophy around, if you basically going now, you have to sign free agents, but the priority is that with the 2 second round picks, if we keep those, we still got to get a left tackle out of there. We still got to get an offensive lineman out of those picks. But we drafted basically Myles Garrett with the 10th overall pick.
You know, since you're like the 7-time Ultimate GM champion over here, I think we should listen to you. I think
I don't know about that. Let's not go
Let's
that.
pump the brakes.
I don't know.
I have
He needs
successfully
to
navigated
have a
3
suit
squads.
jacket. He needs to have a suit jacket and glasses because right now I listen to Miami Joel. I'm listening to this. Joel.
Miami Joel is different.
Miami Joel is a little
different.
violent.
Right now, this
He's
is
a little
Miami
crazy.
Joel.
A little crazy.
I want to have a little Myles Garrett going up against the Packers.
Yeah, I'm at GOAT
line,
level,
huh?
by the way.
No.
Oh, we got 600 in the chat, by the way.
Oh, we did that one already.
No, we
Over
did.
600 in the
We did
chat.
600. We were climbing. We were 500 for a while.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Let us know how you guys feel about everything that we talked about in the comments below. We be getting after it sometimes on this show, man. We'll take your hands off.